first one. They're laughing and go, hey, I know the duck. Well, that's about it. Have fun with that. And then lead into your 3 to 4, okay? Now, after that's done, you're starting to get a relationship going, right? Everybody's at ease. And think about your new associates, too. New associates without a district sales coordinator going in those meetings, they're a nervous wreck. They don't know what to say. Their mind's going 100 miles an hour. It's unbelievable what comes out of their mouth. Right? I'm not going to pick on my new DSC, which I want to congratulate Rudy for stepping up and taking the position. And I told him the other day, I said, you know what? I'm offering you that position because I believe in you. He's going to do a great job and he's going to do great things for Texas South. But we had our first DM audit the other day because I wanted to know what his DM presentation looked like. Completely nowhere near where this is. Is it a work in progress? Of course. But he's just one example of where I want my whole team to be. And that's the challenge, and that's one of my goals for 2019 is to make sure that everybody's aligned, having the same conversation. Right? Okay. So the second stage, this is the most important. This is where you build value. Everybody knows what the business survey looks like? Or a form of the business survey? I hear one yes.
Yes.
Right? There's multiple forms of the business survey. Use one of them, okay? I typically don't bring one in because I use the same questions pretty much every time. But when you look at that business survey, this is where we create value in what we bring to the table, right? This is where, after I'm done with my introduction, I ask the business owner, do you mind if I ask a few questions about your business? No, not at all. So I may lead with, tell me a little bit about your current benefit package. What does that look like? Well, sometimes, most of the time, that's a very short conversation, right? Some of these small companies aren't offering anything. Some of these semi-large companies, under 50, they're still not giving you much information there, right? So the trick is, how do you get very little information but still add value? So after I ask that initial question, what does your current benefit package look like? What are you offering? Sometimes there's a major medical piece, sometimes there's not. I concentrate on 2 specific topics, okay? One is attract, and we've all heard it, attract and retain, right? 8 players. And the other one is maintain what?
Competitive.
Of course. Right? No matter what company they work for, no matter what the industry is, no matter what the market's doing, those 2 topics, you are relative. You are in that employer's head. The conversations they were having with their staff 2 weeks ago because Johnny didn't show up for work, Mary quit, and they can't find the right people, you are 100% on top of their mind. Right? Insight 2.0, I remember the Fast Eddie saying, when's the last time an employer asked an employee if he was going to change the paint in the waiting room? Kind of a dumb question, right? But it meant something. How many employers ask their employees about doing anything? None of them, right? When you start talking to the employer this way, and you have the employer's interest on top of mind, this is where it all clicks. Okay? But these are the 2 topics that I use on every presentation. If you stick to these 2, right, be an expert on 2 things. Don't be half-ass on 8. These I like because no matter what business I'm in, what industry, I'm relative. And they know exactly what I'm talking about, right? Peel the onion back. Let me ask you about your core employees. You guys have a turnover issue? Any at all? Well, yeah, we've got 20 employees, but that bottom 5, I'm always struggling to keep those people in place. Why are they leaving? Why do your employees leave? Do you know? Get that employer talking about his business. They all want to talk about their business, right? The more questions you ask, the only thing you're building is credibility, and you're building that partnership that we're dying for, right? I'm not going to be the guy in the closet when it comes time for the enrollment. They're going to have the red carpet drawn out for Aflac when we come in, because they value that partnership, right? Ask them, how's business on a day-to-day? What separates you from ABC Mechanical and XYZ? Why does somebody come work for you? You want to start asking those type of questions and find out a lot more about the business and what he's currently doing to help his people, right? What are some of the things you do internally that keep your employees happy? Why does an employee want to work for you? And get those answers, right? Any questions so far? Crystal